All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukakatash, the bond to the elders and the apostle Jeremiah, as well as the truth from via the internet. Shalom to the brothers that started prophesying, truth in the houses and Bibles and the internet, being teachers, waking up the elect. Shalom to the hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as the rest of the elect, rest of the 1/3, men, women, and children, that will be delivered in the last days, as well as Israelite foreigners, those that look at that nation, but the father side, the bloodline, to their father goes back to so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, which are the Israelites, according to the Bible history. And we're gonna go to a straight article. We're gonna play a video. We're gonna straight article, get some scriptures, and play a video. And like I said, what we know about the Monticello nuclear plant tritium leak. It's a state of the extra office announced earlier this month that 400,000 gallons of water contained with tritium leaked from a water pipe there between two buildings at the Monticello nuclear power plant. The leak was detected nearly 4 months ago and reported to state and federal regulation. The Federal Nuclear Regulatory Commission posted on notice publicity at the time, but the company and state agencies did not notify the general public until March 16. So that happened 4 months ago. So Energy said last week it will power down the plant to monitoring equipment detected more radioactive tritium was leaking into groundwater. NPR News asks what questions you have about lithium, water safety, and nuclear power. Is what we found. What is tritium? Tritium is a colorless, odorless gas with a half life of 12.3 years, meaning it takes just over 12 years or half the radiation atoms decay. So if you consume it, enough of it. And also, when you pair with fast food. I don't remember phosphorus. Phosphorus. Tritium and phosphorus or fast food. That stuff is used when you see the exit signs. It creates a luminescent light. So luminescent light, like you see in the glow stick type of stuff, like a glow or light, which they use in stop signs. So we're using electricity, And it's also radioactive. There's like a radioactive hydrogen. It can be found in liquid or gas, and if you consume a lot of it, it's harmful to your body, which you're gonna get into. So tritium is a relatively weak source of radiation. It emits beta particles at such a low level you're unable to penetrate human skin. Tritium can be hazardous, as I mentioned in that video. But only if you ingest a large quantity. But if it gets to the water, and it's in the water you bottle, the bottled water, how much you consume of it daily? A couple of liters of that. You drink 16 ounces. If you drink water a lot, if you drink about a lot of water bottles, you want this area that's affected. You drinking 16 ounces, or 12, 16 ounces of tritium water, which will add up and be hazardous. It says it takes 12.3 years for the radioactive decay. So this is a mission of the Health Commission. Then Huff said if you drink water contaminated with tritium at the EPA limit, over a year you'd be exposed to about 4 milligrams of radiation. God, in a year, in comparison, of course, airplane fire result in exposure of about 3 years, and X-ray can be 10 to 20 days, or higher. The last is harmful, to the body when exposed, especially in fluorescent lights. When some people see, if you work in a place that you have fluorescent lights, you find that you develop migraine, you get nausea, you get lack of ability to focus, even eye irritation, because you're focusing too much. It starts to irritate your eyes. Strain you, yeah. It strains your eyes. It's hard to read stuff, focus, You get headache, migraines also. Inflammation, all sorts of shit. It's sometimes even nausea. And anxiety and leads to depression. And it can disrupt your sleep pattern. And it's leading to depression, anxiety, nausea, headaches, and migraine. Those are 5 main. Eye strain too, because when you strain your eyes, you're irritated. And they call it inflammation. So these things are dangerous. Especially if you're exposed to it for a long period of time. Some people be having migraine. That might be a reason. I don't know if you work in my eyes last night and you pray to Yahweh Shai. They said, I'll switch to it says state officials, if it's bothering you that much, it says state officials said 400,000 gallons of water contaminated with tritium leak from a water pipe between 2 buildings and a plant. For comparison, Olympic style swimming, pool holes. Okay, 660,000 gallons of water. Initially, when the release was first detected, it was measured at a 5 million picocuries per liter in the groundwater. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency limit for tritium in drinking water and 20,000 picocuries per liter. Since then, the amount has been reduced to about 2.5 million. It's a liters right. The plant to the pumping Excel has been doing farther away from the site, and the amount shows. And it's gonna be funny, man. Cause this shit happened 4 months ago, and they're now reporting it. And there was anything for the benefits. Let's get some scriptures first. And get the video there. Actually, the scripture that came to mind, I'm gonna get the first one that came to mind. I wrote it down. So this 5 and 9. Basically, for the first part of 5 and 9. It said, "And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all salt water shall be found in the sweet." Meaning fresh water shall be contaminated. You're not gonna find any fresh water. It's gonna be dirty. We're talking about also in Jacob trouble too, but leading up to that, because Esau Edom took what, man, is the elites, not the average. You know what I mean? The elites doing these plans, because it's gonna affect the average Edomites too. But the elites are contaminating, the food and water. That's why you're seeing a lot of plants and spills happening, bird flu and all this stuff. At least contaminated or lack of resources. Contaminated resources or lack thereof the resources. Why they have excess of resources. They just tore away some of the things. The videos of them throwing away eggs. People when I see eggs are expensive. So they bring in some forceful famine. And part of famine is water, because you also need you also need water to survive. You're going to go, I believe, 3 days without water. Hey, this is also a reminder. We're going to need water. You have man. Bro, it's going to be impossible without man. No way, unless you take a trip. If you take a trip, you're fucked. But we're gonna have to put our faith to the test. You have to put our faith to the test. And I do. Man, if you stop and think of the thing, you go only so long. You go a few weeks, 1, 2 weeks without food, but it's a slow, painful process of death. 3 days with no water. I've done a fast with no water, man. I done fast with water and with no water. And let's see the difference. Man, there's a huge difference, man. You need water for your cognitive function. But hunger, you get so after a while, you start being hungry. But your senses heightened. You can smell food. During that process, you can smell food like a mile away. You go smell food you couldn't even smell when your stomach was full. You can smell Popeyes, whatever it is. Fucking couple blocks down. So imagine every second it's gonna be people invading one another. You're gonna be cooking food. They're gonna smell it. You're gonna cook food. Hey, the window might not even need to open. That shit creep onto the door. The motherfucker's gonna come like a cartoon cat. You know how the cartoon cat they see the smell and they smell it and they like floating and shit. I mean facetious, but that's how it's gonna be. And you're gonna be some motherfuckers banging on your damn door. Trying to break in. Hey, it's gonna be because if you fast, you will know. And you fast without water, it's a whole beast. What happens? I don't know. You feel much more drained because you're not having any other stimulant to make up for the when like hungry, you drink a lot of water, it makes your stomach feel full. Imagine you don't have that. You're hungry, your stomach eating itself. You have nothing to regulate that. To slow it down, to ease it up, and your cognitive function goes. Like you have no patience for anything. Like, you have to battle your mind. So imagine, and that's knowing that you could get water. Imagine you doing that, and you don't know any. I'm talking about if you not have the elect. Imagine you doing that, and you don't know, and you don't have faith, Lord. You have no backup. Because even some people that's not elect are not gonna take a chip. Whatever they believe in, whatever the belief is, you're not gonna take it, or you're gonna try to fight back. They have a lot of heathens not gonna take it. They divide their freedom. The freedom is their belief. They believe in Yahweh Shah. Whatever they do, they believe in Serge Bonjour. It's not the Lord. They believe in white Jesus. So they ain't gonna take it. Imagine that. And Lord didn't help me. You don't know when the next water comes. You didn't prep. You don't know when. There's a lot of people, they're gonna either take the chip, and the regular people are gonna take the chip, or the stance is strong enough, which will be of the Lord. They'll put it in spirit to be strong enough to have him starve out. Without that thing about that shit, cool. But anyways, it says in salt water. It says salt water shall be found in the sweet, so you're not gonna find drinkable water. It says because you can't drink salt water. Right? It says, and all friends shall destroy one another. Yep. And then shall wit hide itself in understanding, withdraw itself into his secret chambers. And there's not going to be ways to get out of it. There's not going to be any plan B. You're going to be forced in the corner. And they're not going to have to figure out it. Some people are going to bow down and get the microchip. A little willing. I don't, right? Because you don't know. We hope. Because you don't know. What situation you're going to be. What predicament they might hold somebody hostage. You don't know. So we hope you'll make the right decision. How about in that time? That the Lord keeps running to me in that time. And that's why the scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be severe. That's what I said. Isaiah 5 and 6. This is a little off course, but I'm going to get it. 5 and 6. It says 5 and 6. 35. 35. No, that is 33. And 6, it says, in wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times, and strength of salvation, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So he's gonna be our hope. Again, delivered. You know, with hope and love, faith and love that we get through this. You know, everybody's bugging out. So they're rich and finish out. Free from them. I don't know what to do. Plan B is gonna be a plan F, but it's gonna fail because the only way out is radioactive. And love one, you know. You know, the only evil in Ezekiel 7 and 5. Evil and either. Let's get Micah 21. What's in the divine iniquity and will keep upon their bed. The morning is light, they practice it because it is the power of their hand. They will empower these devils. The word is given into the hand of wickedness and the power to do these things. And the power to do these things is pertaining to a prophecy. And these schemes cause the order out of chaos, causing a problem. And with the order which martial camps and their 15-minute cities. You know, just 15:19. And it's going to lead to that too. It's saying men shall have no pity upon his neighbors and trouble and chaos. You know, have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil the goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. Not only lack of bread, also lack of food and resources. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquake, and diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Famines, there will be famine. All there will be beginning of sorrows. As part of famine is, food and water. We do it down. It says, let him which is in the housetop not take anything out of the house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes. And so the great basis as since the beginning of the world to this time, no ever shall be. Matthew 24:21. It's going to be a harsh time. It's spoken in the Old Testament, New Testament, and Apocrypha, which is part of the Old Testament. Okay, let's get to the video.
Emits beta radiation, meaning it gives off energy as it... But if this isotope entered your body, how long would it take to get it out? Tritium emits beta radiation, meaning it gives off energy as it decays. Typically, its weak particles aren't strong enough to penetrate the skin, so it wouldn't be your skin glowing. But we'll dive further into that later. Doctors often use small amounts of tritium to trace chemical compounds in the human body, but you, in all your...
This is for educational purposes only.
Your wisdom are gulping down 4.5 liters of this stuff. So, what happens next? Well, once you consume this isotope, it goes right through your bloodstream via your gastrointestinal tract. Minutes later, it would be in your organs and your tissue. And in less than 2 hours, the tritium would contaminate all of your body fluids. A study published by the International Atomic Energy Agency found that 56% of rats drinking tritium-laced water developed tumors within 18 months. And considering how much you just drank, maybe that would be your fate. Even if you guzzled less than a few liters, it would take a month to pee out all the tritium. Beta particles, the radioactive element in tritium, have low energy and wouldn't be able to travel far throughout your body. Sounds good, right? These particles would clump together in certain places in your body, creating radioactive hotspots. These small areas would be bombarded with radiation. So, would those areas give off a less than healthy glow? Well, remember, tritium needs phosphorus to light up, so overeating phosphorus-rich food like meat, eggs, and some dairy products could start a chemical reaction. Your stomach could light up like a glow stick, and that light would be absorbed in all the surrounding tissue. But this isn't a party trick you want to do often. These photons contain such a high amount of energy that they could alter your DNA permanently. But now that tritium is coursing through your system, would you be able to generate power? Well, again, since tritium breaks down over...
Okay, I'll stop it there. Okay, scripture, Psalm 41. Psalm 49. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape. Let the wicked, the heathen, fall into their own net or escape, not only from the plan, but also from what we escape from, the nuclear missiles that they could fire. With that, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, Shalom to the elect, or for the hopeful elect. Shalom. Hope this was edifying. Shalom.